or qualifying the weight. They've got spots for the United States. As we get underway here, women's freestyle wrestling, 53 kilograms. Dom Parrish, who had the bye to the finals, 2022 world champion at this weight class, taking on Haley Augello, 29-year-old from Lockport, Illinois, outside Chicago. She was a 2016 Rio Olympian for the United States, finished 7th at her weight, but took a few years off, is back here, ran through the challenge tournament held yesterday to make it through to the final. Again, 2 3-minute periods here. Best score cumulative for either wrestler wins. The goal ultimately to pin your opponent, but you're trying to outscore them. If we're tied at the end of the 6 minutes of regulation, we'll go to tie-breaking criteria, and we'll explain that as we go along. Little clock issue here, so they've stopped that right now for the moment to get the clock reset and going here. Parrish won round 1, Jim, 2-1. She got an early takedown, only gave up a step-out single point after that to notch the round 1 win.
Yeah, tight match. Inside trip there for a great takedown by Parrish. Parrish qualified this weight at the Pan Am, so she's looking to punch her ticket to Paris here. Gets after it early.
Yeah, trying to see if she can turn Augello here and continue to get some more points. So neither wrestler advancing that move. Stalemate called, broken back to the center. And Parrish from Scotts Valley, California, lost on the first day of the Olympic trials 3 years ago, but still went to Tokyo as a training partner for the United States. And a 3-time U23 world team member for the United States, and then that world title 2 years ago at this weight class.
Yeah, that experience in Tokyo as a training partner is invaluable. It's a great program USA Wrestling has. Augello would like to have more action than she had in the first match, and she's trying to dig in on that underhook, but Parrish's defense has been very good. Looking to warn Augello for passivity here.
And so a warning there the first time. Potentially one of these wrestlers could get put on the passivity clock for not enough action. We'll see if that's the case. That's to induce further scoring. If you don't score in 30 seconds, your opponent gets a point. Right now, that Parrish 2-point takedown, the only scoring halfway through this opening period.
Yeah, Augello trying to control the center of the mat. If she's able to do that and keep Parrish going backwards, she'll get that passivity called. Really heavy hands right now, really fighting, working on that head. Trying to get some attack working.
Augello, again, 3 rugged, low-scoring wins to get the victory in the challenge tournament. Only gave up 2 points in 3 bouts. Only gave up the 1 takedown to Parrish in round 1 here in the finals. But is trailing here after giving up an early first period takedown this time around. So
yeah, passivity call there, and she's on the clock.
And so Augello has 30 seconds in which to score. If she doesn't, there'll be another point in the pocket here of Dominique Parrish.
Yeah, she's not creating enough action here. She's really stalemated in that elbow ties and just can't really get underneath Parrish or get an angle to attack.
So there's that additional point for Dom Parrish, 3-0 lead, under 30 left to go here opening period.
Augello needs a strategy change here. This hasn't worked in 1.5 matches, a couple periods, and she's really going to have to get moving, change something up here. She's just stalemate in that head and collar tie.
Dom Parrish getting things done again. Final few seconds, a bit of a flurry up top, but no further scoring.
There's a headlock.
Yeah, but too late. You see the official on top of it. Time had expired. So 3-0 Parrish through the end of the opening period. Again, Dom Parrish active early and rewarded.
Here's a look at this inside trip. Really nice, sets it up. Augello was a little bit too upright. She's able to drop that hip, get her heel behind Augello's heel and just unbalance her. Originally a judo technique. Wrestlers use it to great advantage now.
There's Haley Augello, who, again, basically retired from the sport 3+ years, but was at the World Championships as a coach. Said it was so electric It was hard to shove those feelings back down. Didn't want to have any regrets, so she made this comeback. And in a telling interview with our Zora Stevenson last night after winning the challenge tournament, she said she's been sober 200 days this week, kind of taking care of business off the mat and thriving back on it, but has to summon something extra here to win this bout and send this best-of-3 final to a deciding one coming up.
She had a great challenge tournament, but you can't solve this puzzle that Parrish is putting out for her now. She can't get past that head and collar tie. Maybe go to a 2-on-1, maybe snap, a little bit of fakes. Nothing's working for her though.
Parrish made it to the Worlds last year, lost early. As Jim mentioned, won at the Pan Am qualifier, had to make the final and did. That notched the spot for the United States, and that earned her the free pass to the best-of-3 finals. And now trying to induce a little more action here from Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish bearing her head a little bit there when Augello had the underhook, so they're going to warn her for passivity. She'll have to get some action going or they'll put her on the clock. See, she tries to pick it up, a little reach for a single. Augello doing a bit more from open now, a little more faking.
Parrish halfway through the second period, continuing to hold Augello at bay. 3-0 edge, trying to sweep this best-of-3 finals in 2 straight.
Yeah, this is a point in the match where you don't want to get ahead of yourself. She's starting to think about, a minute and 32 seconds to Parrish, but you got to keep wrestling. There's still a lot of time left. She's on the clock now. She's got to score or Augello will have a point.
Yeah, that second passivity warning put on the activity clock. Again, basically wrestling's version of a shot clock to induce some action. And Parrish trying to initiate something. Doesn't want to take a bad shot here with the lead. And it doesn't look like she'll be able to generate anything, so Augello going to get on the board with that penalty point. It's 3-1, 50 seconds left to go.
It's a shot from Augello, but she didn't have much clearance there to get underneath. She's trying to go over her body with underhooks or an overhook, double over. She's trying to get something going. Another nice shot. Oop.
And now Parrish on the counter, able to sneak in for 2 and double the lead out to 4 at 5-1.
Maybe a bit of a desperation headlock attempt there, but if she'd have gone down, maybe a slip, but Parrish gets the 2.
Back to the center here with less than 20 seconds left. One more thrust here from Haley Augello to try to come up with a magical move late. Looking for the trip. Works her out of bounds, but that's only worth a single point on the step out of Parrish. It's 5-2.
Needs a big throw here with 10 seconds left. Trying to go up top to get it. Looking for the headlock.
Parrish trying to hang on. Augello, nothing there. Time expires, and Dom Parrish, dominant, to work her way to the Olympic trials victory and the ticket to Paris. She went to the last Olympics as a training partner. She's going there as a competitor this time.
And this move salts the match away for her. Augello tries a headlock, but really doesn't commit to it. Parrish goes behind and gets the 2.
Dom Parrish, been a world champion in the past, but now headed off to the Olympics in Paris this summer, ready to represent the United States.